spirit going to be played in Game 3 of the finals? We'll see. Is this going to be a 3-0, or can they take it to Game 4?
The thing about playing against Earth Spirit, too, you just never know where he is and when he will be able to gank. And the fact that he can do it pretty effectively at level 1 or 2 is bottom lane. We're going to see that come to fruition. He's going to kick the Doom back into the tier 1 tower, but Doom is dealing a lot of damage. His Fear is going to be first blooded by the Witch Doctor, surprisingly enough, and the heal is just ridiculous with both Voodoo Restoration and Scorched Earth from Doom himself. Nice, Slacks, very fitting.
That's, yeah.
See, that's what happens when you make fun of Slacks. They come back with a stat and stuff it in your face.
At
least that's the attempt.
That's a great stat, dude. That's accurate.
In the meantime, Malefist up. He's silenced as well. Voided now in addition. Great Slayer. He's going to lose your orb out. Sumail in quite a bit of trouble.
Oh, the cast.
Cast will bounce only one time as Sumail. The right click should suffice, and down he goes as a 2-0 advantage for Vega. As PPD is next on the list. Mag with a Void very shortly will start off with a Crippling Fear. And very nice rotations from Vega, although they do end up in the dire ancient area.
I love the phase shift. Oh, RTZ
with Metamorphosis is going to deal a lot of damage. Mag is just stuck in place. The Universe with the Wild Axes. Sioma gets stunned in the backline. RTZ is doomed up like you talked about. There's just nothing he can do once that comes out. And a 4-0 advantage for Vega despite being on US East.
Dude, they between the tier 1 and the tier 2 and go into the jungle where he is. And that's what they're going to do.
Oh boy.
This is great.
Sioma way ahead of his team right now. It's going to have to wait up.
See the courier? Can they get the courier too?
They're going to go for it. That could actually save Arteezy's life. That might even be worth it, but they're going to continue the pressure. Drums are popped. Arteezy can take the plasma field damage. Gets silenced up by Mag. There's the Death Ward. Do they have enough stuns and slows? Indeed they do. And Arteezy, PPD was very close to getting Shallow Grave off, by the way.
That was a...
The vision you're going to be getting from the Hawk and whatnot.
He did go a weird build, though. He built Vlad's before he started his Necro. I think they're just a little worried about taking those first couple fights. He pulls him back with the Weave and the Boars.
Yeah, oh, we're going to have a coil on the entirety of Vega. Sumail at very low HP, though, and the Doom comes down. You're seeing the advantage of Vega. Oh, the black hole on a ton of heroes. Arteezy's in a lot of trouble. PPD does not have Grave, and that is 3 heroes that hit the deck. Universe looks to be next on the list, and Vega is just running away with this game. 9-0 advantage, and the Roche.
It was such a good initiation by Puck, but entirely countered by the fact that Vega had a stupidly fast mech. If they didn't have an Enigma here, EG could have won that fight, but because the mech
they're going to get a team-wide PPD in tons of trouble, has a TP available, but will cancel and then die. Oh boy, Vega.
They just get so much out of that due to the fast mech. Like, out of that is that Vega used all of their good team fight cooldowns. So, no black hole, no Doom.
That's a good point. Sumail does have Coil up and Blink, and here we go. He's going to try to make something up here for EG. Coil onto Fear with a nice Magnetize on the entirety of Vega Squadron. In the meantime, Mag getting soloed completely. It's a 1-for-1 as Fear drops to the deck. Pasha in the meantime at half HP. He's getting beaten down by Arteezy and company. He deals so much damage despite being so far down in this game. Aegis is popped. EG is going to attempt to surround no one, and by that, they're going to run away. By that, I mean they're going to run away.
The damage is
BKB with a 10-second duration is up for solo now on the Enigma.
Doom's got a troll creep for some reason. Maybe to get a Doom off on the Puck, he can ensnare him and then he can't face shift. I think that's why he got it.
Well, there might be a trade here. Arteezy is just going to continue the pressure in the mid lane. Tier 3 tower taking tons of damage. Here comes Fear, going to sacrifice his life for the betterment of his team. Pops the Magnetize, doing quite a bit of damage, but the melee rack is already dead in EG's favor. A very interesting trade, as they know that they can't really defend, and this is actually in EG's favor, I would say.
Yeah, completely, and then they're going to go bottom and take a tier 2 tower. That's Terrorblade, man. He's got a Manta style, so he's just attacking so fast here. And they're just going to commit to this. I think they have to, kind of. If they go back, they take an equal trade in a game where they're winning, yes, 13-2, so like they need to get a second Rax here, but Arteezy is also going to split push.
It's also very difficult for them to TP out because Sumail is here with that Blink Coil initiation. They're going to take the tier 3, they're going to attempt to fall back. Stunned by Fear. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Metamorphosis is down, so they don't have to deal with that much damage anymore. In fact, Vega might even be able to just stay in that shit. They might just reinitiate.
Arteezy TP'd back, but they don't quite know that. And that they might be approaching the Roche pit. But no one's on the mid lane, pushing out the mid lane.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have a fast way to get there other than just walking over the old-fashioned way as Universe gets doomed right off the bat. And we're seeing how the power of Infernal Blade as well. It doesn't matter if he gets denied, he won't. he will die. And Fear gets silenced right in the middle of this rolling boulder, attempting to run away as the coil is used defensively. And this is not the way EG wants to fight, but the buyback on Universe, I think this is going to be the Hail Mary for them to try to defend. As PPD is just stuck within Roche, and down he goes. Sumail jumps in, BKB popped by no one. Arteezy trying to right-click away. With, the big black hole on Arteezy. Do they have actually enough damage to take him out? Arteezy with Thunder available. He's going to try to get it off, but will die right before the animation finishes. And Fear will be next on the deck, and Vega Squadron cleaning up without issue. The dieback for Universe. And this is as close to GG as we're going to get.
They got a double Necro 3 kill too, so that's an extra...
Whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. They've got the gem up as well, so they're going to be looking for Dire Ward, so we'll find one here. Got a little bit of a fresh ward. Oh, they get the courier though.
Oh, what was on that? It was an ultimate orb and point booster. That was the Scotty.
So...
He does have Aegis and doesn't really care too much about dying. It'll be up for another 2 minutes, I believe. And this is the amazing thing about Razor. He can just steal damage from an illusion. And it's like, okay, I have 140 extra damage from your illusion. Thank you very much.
Trying to slow things down with the illusions, but now he's going to go for it.
Yeah, 2 minutes left on that Aegis. Do they have any heals from no one? Do they actually want to do so? There's a black hole. Oh, we got 2 with the Death Ward on the side. And Sumail drops from his deck, although he gets grazed at the last moment, attempting to get out. And he's going to use up. It looks like he might live through this engagement, in fact, but Arteezy is doomed. And down he goes. There's no grave to save him. He's just going to tick away. Might get denied, but no. PPD's right clicks do literally nothing. Yeah. And no one getting healed up by the Voodoo Restoration. That's going to be a free rack essentially for Vega. As they're just dominating beyond control right now.
Such a huge black hole by Solo.
8 minutes. No, that's close to the minimum time for Roche. Just a few seconds extra.
Well, Enigma currently doing some slow pushing here.
EG. This is going to be their Hail Marys. Mag is initiated upon with the coil. They might get this kill.
Eventually.
He doesn't have buyback though. 800 gold.
Alright. Well, they got a gem out of it. That's pretty... Alright, they're in the base now.
Yeah, they're in the base, and with Metamorphosis, it's pretty scary actually. Vega.
No one might get caught.
Oh no, no one. Roared up, pops the BKB in time, but the right clicks will be dealing so much damage. He has buyback. Might have to use Pasha too. He's doing Pasha. Looks to be the next on the list.
He's got buyback.
He goes. Arteezy doomed up, attempting to run away. Solo jumps in. No black hole to speak of. Pops his Ghost Scepter Universe. Looks like he'll be the sacrifice for EG. There's a right click. Should be. Oh my god, he's TP's out with sub 100 HP as Sioma is being right clicked by Arteezy, who's still in Metamorphosis. And Vega, there's no way, right? There's no freaking way
they just went one by one, and they didn't have black hole. It's such a good place for EG to fight.
That is a 6,000 gold net worth swing. Oh, EG has a huge black hole as Pasha comes in with the right click. Sumail drops to the deck. Fear is next on the list as Arteezy still right clicking, and no one. Is this a dieback? He's down for 80 seconds.
They've got to kill Arteezy, but he's still alive.
Right-clicking Doom with the Scotty, slowing him to a high degree. Okay. And now it's a 3v1. I don't know if he's going to get out of this, although PPD's on the other side of the cliff with the grave in 1 second. Arteezy does not have Thunder to work with. He cannot get out of this base right now. And PPD, no mana to speak of, finally pops the Arcane Boots. Buyback by Sumail, by the way.
All right, he's here.
As Vega, Mag is going for Fear. Solo with the Malefice should be plenty of damage to take him out. PPD gets right-clicked by Pasha. Sumail gets there a little bit too late. I don't even know what to think of that fight.
That fight was incredible damage. That's pretty severe. They're going to try to fight mid. Can they catch Sumail? No one breaks it though. He spots Arteezy, uses chain link.
Oh, they're going to go in. Here's the black hole on Arteezy, but there's the counter initiation from Universe. Solo getting beaten down by Arteezy. He's attempting to use his ult, finally gets it off, and there's the Doom onto Arteezy. No Lotus Orb in sight. Solo drops to the deck.
They're all dying.
Trying to do as much damage before he inevitably drops. The grave will keep him alive, and Sioma dies. That's 3 dead for Vega, as EG looking decently well, but Arteezy finally dies in this fight. And here comes a huge ult from Fear. No one in a lot of trouble. And like I said, he does not have buyback. 4 dead, and soon to be a team wipe, as EG might actually win this game. This is unreal. There are some buybacks here for Vega, so they don't lose here for sure. And actually, EG's just going to buy out and go straight for Throne, I think.
That's their best chance to win the game here. They buy back on everybody. That's going to force almost everyone here on
advantage, because if they get just a couple kills, they can go for Throne.
Terrorblade's on high ground. He's got a plate mail as well. He's very survivable right now. But they can initiate at any moment with Black Hole.
Oh, here it comes. Arteezy looks to be initiated upon, but Pasha is getting destroyed. Here's a Black Hole onto Arteezy. He has yet to use his Thunder. See if he can get it off in time. He gets dropped 90 seconds out of the play. Solo in the meantime getting initiated on by Sumail. Looks like he'll drop. It's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange. PPD is next, and Vega doing a nice job in this fight. Fear in the meantime. He tries to get a rolling boulder, but he actually does not go anywhere. Nice Yules by Sumail. Fear and Sumail on the run. PPD buys back into the game, and Vega wins this fight handily. No Sunder comes offline. That was actually huge.
Ooh, Fear messed up a little bit. He needed to use the rolling boulder there, but now he's going to go down. That's going to be a gem. You know what's what won that fight entirely? It was the black hole from Solo. The fact that it gave them 4 seconds so you can blink Doom fights.
Oh, Solo picks up the arcane rune. If he uses black hole, they might have it for the next engagement, if there is a next engagement. And Roche is at about 30% HP. Fear gets a stun onto Mag, and there's a Metamorphosis coming into play. Mag taking a lot of damage at half HP to start this fight. Solo with the black hole again onto Arteezy with the death ward, and he gets doomed. He's going to get healed up a little bit by PPD, but it looks as if he's going to fall one way or another. A nice initiation from Sumail, but he drops shortly after. In the meantime, Vega wins this fight. 2 buybacks for EG. Arteezy is dead for 70 seconds, and they know he does not have buyback.
They're trying to slow things down if they can. He wants to kill Pasha as well, but he's getting healed now. Midnight Pulses, which does 5% pure damage per second, and Black Holes on top of that. And Terrorblade just dies.
Now PPD 4 staffs to safety. Pasha really wants to find this kill. Solo with the Malefice! Cancels the TP, and there's no way PPD's getting out of this. With the Infernal Blade, he's just going to delay the inevitable with that Grave, and down he goes. And of course, even when Arteezy's up, they know he won't have ult for another, what is it, like 50 thing? They again have above a 20,000 gold. It doesn't really matter that much anymore, because one fight could be the difference between a win and a loss. As no one, I'm sure he's going to pop his ult very shortly. Might just wait for the Aegis to actually go away. As Sumail comes in for more chip damage. Pasha with that Shivas. EG needs to defend this. This is going to be mega creeps. They're going to try to go for some collateral damage or collateral something.
They do not want to win, or do not want to lose that.
They do not want to win this game.
They just gave up completely.
Fear get graved up. That's actually pretty big. They're not going to have it for the Terrorblade if this fight continues. And Fear will go down one way. Meanwhile, mid lane, we have the push from Arteezy. Metamorphosis is popped. Can they cancel TPs? We're going to watch Arteezy. He's going to go for Solo. Solo pops the Ghost Scepter. Pasha getting right click away. The Doom will go on Arteezy as well as Universe. And there's the Black Hole that keeps him in place. And this should be it. Vega Squadron doing a very nice job of coming back into this game after they were up by 1 million gold, and the buyback from PPD will not do a whole lot.
Vega's got to feel so good right now. That was such sick play from Doom. He blinked past Arteezy to go for the back lane, knowing that Universe was going to be waiting for the black hole. He dooms Universe, which guarantees no black hole, and then he had to wait for the Enigma to come forward and break the Lincolns, which is why he didn't do anything there for 2 seconds. So once the Lincolns was broken, he does the second Doom, and the black hole secures the double kill. So I said that earlier, and then EG had the most incredible fight.
This is the thing. Cheese is now on Razor still, and the biggest thing of all is Terrorblade. Arteezy does not have ult, but he doesn't have Metamorphosis for 70 seconds, and Vega definitely knows this.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
They should be able to barrel down mid in all likelihood, unless there's some miracle coming from EG. No buybacks for them, so it's going to be a 3-on-5 for this engagement.
They kill Arteezy.
A reflection of Arteezy at half HP.
Oh, he's going low.
My god, he's getting so much damage applied, and down he goes. That is a dieback. And Vega Squadron extends this to game 4. My goodness.
A game. Jeez. They almost lost to a 39-19, 39-13 game. And they almost won that. That was incredible.
I don't know if that bodes well for
hero. Then they run in, lose another one, buyback, lose another one, buyback, lose another one, buyback. It was like ultimate.